Yeah, just the work ethic and the will to win. He's kind of a do whatever it takes guy, and there's lots of those guys. But when you come with that much experience that Paris has, I think you learn things along the way that not many other guys have, and it's just the way he goes about his business every single day, and it just rubs off on the players around him.
Last year, this matchup felt so full of emotion, and so looking ahead to this year, do you have any expectations of how that would match up, and how do you manage using last year's experience to help you with momentum swings and just managing emotions again?
Yeah, I think every player on the team has grown a lot as a player and improved their game. So that's always a good thing, and you get that from going through what we went through last year and to put ourselves back in this position this year. So I think for us, it was a roller coaster of a series to go down 3-3 and then win 3 and get ourselves back in it. So all I can say is we're excited for this year, and definitely everyone's excited to start on home ice. Yeah.
What does he mean?
Yeah, he's inspiring, and can't say enough good things about him. He doesn't wear a letter for the team, but he's without a doubt a leader in the room, and he brings his experience and rubs it off on everyone around him for sure. In practice, in games, he never takes a day off, and I think that's good, and he's helped push our team a long way.
Gamesmanship's a big part of this game at this point as a defenseman. How annoying is it for the other side to deal with the guy just toe that line and sort of just knows the dark arts of this time of year?
Yeah, exactly. Like you talk about kind of walking that line, and that comes with his experience too. He knows what he can get away with and what's crossing the line and is going to cost him a penalty, and he can do that as good as anyone in the league, and that's hard when you're dealing with a guy around the net. For me as a defenseman, and he's a big body too, coming to the net, and he's spinning, and he's getting off you, and he's getting a stick on pucks, and he's just creating a mess around the net, and it wears you down as a D-man.
Sorry for hopping in a little late. Sorry, do you want to go? Go ahead. Sorry about that. You probably already answered this, so I apologize. But just being here, seeing this media day, Stanley Cup Final, Game 1 tomorrow. What's it like being back in this moment, given the experience that you had last year?
Yeah, it's what's been on our mind all season. I think that was the job. We wanted to work and give ourselves an opportunity to be in this position, and then and go from there. So to be here, the game's a little more than 24 hours away. I think everyone's kind of feeling that little nervous excitement, and we're looking forward for the puck to drop on Game 1. So it's been a long year and a long road to get here, but we can't wait to get started.
3 years, 3 times in 5 years for you to get to the final. Obviously, you haven't got the result you wanted, but what have you learned from the previous 2 that can help you? I know every series is different, but what do you feel you can take from the last 2 that's going to lead you to maybe changing the result this year?
Yeah, I think you just learn you don't change your game at all. What you do to get here works also in the finals, I think, and you don't need to come in and think you got to be some kind of player you're not or you haven't been before. We're going to lean on our experience through the season and through the playoffs here, and every player has grown and gotten a lot better since this time last year. So I think we come in with that approach, and so far in the playoffs, every series from Game 1 throughout, we've just gotten stronger and stronger in our play, and I think we expect more of that.
A little easier because just from all the family commitments, right? You're trying to organize tickets and everything. You've gone through it a few times now. Is that almost old hat now? You kind of know what to expect?
Yeah, exactly. There is a lot of stuff, a lot of side business you got to do like that. So it's been nice to have a few days before Game 1 here to kind of set some deadlines with people and get the requests in, and now you just focus on the game. So.
Brett, most of the guys who were there last year say we know what's waiting for us. We know what's ahead. We had experience in that, so we don't have as many emotion as we had last year. What's your message for the new guys like the Jake Wallman, the Vasily Podkolzin, who never live it? Do you say, "Oh, guy, don't be too high," or you say,
"No,
it's not over. It's not over yet," or you say, "No, enjoy what you're living right now because you never know when it's gonna happen."
Yeah, I think it's a little bit of both. I think you got to lean on the emotion and the energy it's going to bring you, and use that to your advantage. It's going to give you some legs and a little extra adrenaline at times in the games, but at the same time, just keep doing what you've been doing to get to this point. I think that's important. All the guys who this is their first time, they're all great players, and they've all been a huge part of why we're here. So I think they just need to keep doing what they've been doing.
Do you notice that they're a little more excited maybe than the guy who is the first
Yeah, maybe they're looking around a little more, soaking it in a little more. But everyone, you always dream of being in the Cup final and win the Stanley Cup. So no matter if it's your 10th time there, or your first time there, I'm sure it's always going to feel good and extra special.
You guys have been here before, so you've got the experience, you've got the motivation because of what happened. So you're healthier than you've ever been coming into this. You're 12-2 in your last 14. How does that translate into the confidence level?
Yeah, I think there's no reason why we shouldn't be confident, and I think we are. We, like you say, we haven't lost much in the last few rounds of the playoffs here, and we've just gotten better and better as the games went on, and I think that's a good sign. And yeah, we don't need to come into game one and try to change anything or try to be someone we're not. We're a really good team, and we know that, and we know we're good enough to get the job done. So we're just going to come and be at our best.
I think it was Paul Maurice who said both teams have improved significantly. For the Panthers, they've really improved offensively, and you guys have really improved your defensive game. Can you maybe talk about that matchup and how it might be an improved matchup somehow compared to last year?
Yeah, I think that's a good statement. I think I haven't seen much of them, watched too much of them, but I'm sure everyone on their team's gotten a lot better too. But for us, I've seen firsthand how guys have improved their game, how they've can chip in different areas where maybe they weren't as comfortable with last year, and everyone's stepping up offensively, and everyone's buying in defensively and knowing the importance of that game. So, I think it's been nice to see. It's been a long season, and we've played really good, I thought, through the playoffs here after the first couple of games getting started, and a little bit of a wake-up call and a reminder of what it takes to win in the playoffs, and our ability to just find ways to get wins no matter how they come, and be comfortable with having a boring game or not a flashy game. That's been a big step for us.